evening and welcome to another Scale Model Ninja. Tonight we are going to carry on with the Titanic build. So, yeah. I hope we're all well out there tonight. Like I said, there's a link in the chat if anyone wants to come and join me. You're more than welcome to. So, we'll continue. Look. Let's take sound off on that one. Okay, let's do that. There we go. That's sorted. There we go. So yeah, the saga continues, as they say. So far we're up to 7 missing pieces. Well, technically 4 missing pieces, and 5 missing pieces and 2 incorrect pieces. So yeah. Now, as I said yesterday, I have had an email back saying that they're going to send me out 4 of the parts that are missing. I think it's either 4 or 5. Yeah, 4. So 4 parts that were missing, they are going to send them out to me. Now, I have actually sent them an email today complaining basically about the fact that there is so many missing parts. So hopefully we will get a reply back from them on that. And we'll see how that goes. Now, yesterday evening, I mentioned about the kit that I got through instead of where did I put it now? I'm sure I put it up. I did. Ah. Now this was supposed to be a lighting kit for this set that I'm doing. Now, for some strange reason, they sent me out a micro block set. So, of the Titanic. Yeah. And they're saying, oh, well, there's lighting in that as well. So, no, there isn't. So, it has nothing of that in there. It does come with a nice fancy booklet that looks like the original Lego box. So, you can basically tell it's a forgery, basically. Now, I wasn't happy with that. So, I've spent about 4 days trying to email them, getting it sorted. And yeah, in the end, I got a refund. Now, I said I was going to basically do a competition where people can enter to win this kit. But last night, we had a young man that came into the stream, first time, very, very knowledgeable about ocean liners and cruise liners. Now, hopefully, if he comes in tonight, he said he might do, then this I might just send out to him because he said he can't afford to buy any Lego sets or anything like that. So what I'm going to do, instead of doing it as a raffle prize, I'm going to actually give it to him. And I'm just going to basically, if he turns up, I'm going to ask him to have his mum or dad email me. And then I can have a quick discussion with them. And hopefully get this sent out to him in America. So then he can have this and basically have fun building a little micro Lego set of Titanic. Because he's very interested in the big one that I'm building. And such a nice young man, very polite and everything. So I thought, well, I don't think any of my subscribers would mind if I do that for him. So yeah, so if he does turn up tonight, Leon is his name. I think everybody was chatting to him last night. We're going to send that to him as a little present because he wants to start his own channel up properly and everything like that. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll turn up tonight. And model making kit is back in the box again. So we're going to chat quickly and see who's about. So first of all, we have Tiffin saying hello again, Ross. So hello to you, Tiff. Then we have James William saying hi, Ross. Tiff will be in when the other live finishes, as per usual. Don't know what other live he's watching, right? But there we go. And then we've got Tiff saying hi to Jay-Z. And then we have John Paul in saying hi all. Good evening, John Paul. And welcome to the stream. So what we'll do is we'll carry on and change the old cam to down cam, to benchy. And that's where we got to last night. So this is the second half of the second box. And as you can see, one missing part there. It seems like every single part so far has something missing out of it. What is it? Oh yeah, there was, yeah, basically every single part so far of every protection build has parts missing from it. And lucky enough, on one of them from the valve section, I've managed to find a replacement part, an original Lego replacement part for that. Are you struggling to stretch out there, Mog? Honestly, you are one daft cat. So, let's see. We are on bench cam. So, next up, we have all the yellow parts in place, but we've got to do you, and the young yellow bit goes along there. Nice point. There we go, a bit more light. Make sure they're all down tight. And then we have. So, how is everybody this evening? I hope you're all well. And we have Mark's Modsy saying, good evening, Russell. Good evening, Mark. And how are you? Have I done that wrong? I have, haven't I? Plancha. You're supposed to go there. And there. That's where you're supposed to be. Because we have you. And then we have Mr. Affle joining us, saying part 5. And tonight, let's see how many other parts appear to be missing. Lego, come on! Yeah, I'm surprised they've actually somebody hasn't tried tagging them into the actual videos, to be quite honest. But then again, it's probably because I'm such a small streamer. It's not surprising. And we've got Jeff Light saying hi guys. So good evening, Jeff and Maggie. Now, Mark, if you're not busy, mate, you can come and join me if you want. You're more than welcome. That's that all done. And you want you go on there. And on there. Oh, itchy. And I want 2 of you. There we go. One there. One there. And then we want one of you. One of you. Oh, I've done that one way around. Done that one way around. Yeah, so by all accounts, it's going to take between 10 to 12 days for the parts that are missing that I've already pre-ordered. Then I've got to put another parts in, but I'm going to wait until I finish this box and then I'll do another order. We've got Apple saying, evening Jamesy, Tiff, Mark and Jeff. Just popped in to drop that line before going to bed. Fair enough. And then we've got Mark saying, I'm going to watch if that's okay. All the rest of the house is fast asleep. Oh yeah, that's understandable. And to you. Come here, little pesky things. And you got Mark saying hi to Apple, and Apple saying hi to John Paul. There. And what to do? That's one of you. Place it there, and we want these two. There. That one's there. Then we have you want here and you want there. These two. There we go. That's looking about right. Now we have you onto there. Next, and then you. Like so. But yeah, overall, I think I'm happy with this kit, to be honest with you. It's actually, it's been nice to do, but I think it's just a bit downhearted with all the missing parts and that lot. So, yeah, as they say, you can't win them all. But as I said, they actually said they're going to give us the replacement parts, which is good. I damn well hope so, but again, it's something you don't really want when you're paying this sort of money for a kit. So what's everybody else out there been up to? Anything good? What's in your bench? What's on your benches and what's in your belly tonight? For me, I had roast beef, cauliflower cheese, Yorkshire puddings, gravy, roast potatoes, broccoli, and cauliflower by itself. So, yeah, it was nice Indians, followed by pear Helene. There we go. I want you going to there. there. You want to there. You want to there. Wait, there we go. One of you, and on the back of that, and you into there. So yeah, it's getting there. So next up we have this one that's going to go along there. And 2 of these, 4 of these actually, not 6. You there, you there, you then there, one there, one there, one there. We need 2 of you. Another one. Bump. Now we've got to make a checkerboard out of these things. You into there. And that one. That one. Boom, 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 boom. After saying spag bowl, meatballs, scurly, stuffing, apple juice, and coffee. Tonight, Celia and I built her A10 Warthog by Kobe. Oh, nice. I said, hopefully in the next couple of days, well, next couple of weeks, I should say, I will be getting a Scale Model Ninja Facebook page up and running. And then that'll be linked to this channel then, so that people can then share what they've built. And then we can maybe do a couple of little galleries once or twice a month. We shall see. And then be able to share all your lovely jubbly work out there. I hope people are actually enjoying watching me build this thing, because we're getting quite a good response from it so far, I think, as far as I can tell. Let's see. Now, I've actually done an A10 Warthog Lego build. I can't remember the name of the brand of it, but it was quite an interesting little build, because it's scaled to the size of the actual figure, which is rather interesting. These 2 of these. 2. And then we've got shed loads of white pieces to put on now. Okay. That one there, pillock. You go in there. That's it. Wait, swine. Come here. Go. That didn't go as planned. Yep, that's all that'll be done. Next up we need the other you. It's gonna go on there. No, strangely going to the back of that one. Okay. It's a bit different. So they normally go on top. Not on there. Don't want on there. Or wait. There you go. That's that. And then we'll leave 2 white ones. We'll go into there. You go to there. It's there. Or turn round. That's it. That's gotcha. And to there. And then we'll place all these other ones in. And we have you right there. He's Zonko in the box beside me. He's model making cat, so he's sort of semi-behaving tonight at the moment. But give it another couple of hours, then he'll change his mind and start causing issues. Wrong way. Oh, you put it in the wrong place again as well. There. There. Go there and stay there. Like that. And then we've got these on. You got Jeff saying, been out playing with toy soldiers. Just had a very nice pasta, chicken, tomato, and basil salad. Well, by all accounts, the weather up here is supposed to be getting better over the next 4 days. Supposedly, supposed to be getting warmer again. But then again, it wouldn't be UK if the weather didn't change back and forwards every time. That one in there. That one in there. So that's that up to there done. So at the moment we're on stage 209. Well, I'm now starting stage 210. Which is going to be the last of this stage. Oh, funny enough, we do have another missing part. Oh dear. I thought it was strange that we only have one of these little brown barrels. Oh dear. Why me? Why me? Let's see if we've got one in the barrel, in the pot. I don't think I have actually. Nope, and we don't. I've got two of them. I've got three of them. Please tell me I've got three. Well, hopefully I think this will be hidden, so I might get away with using a slightly different colour. I use one of these spare gold ones as well. Oh, so we're going to have to do, we put you there. I'll put you two on there. I'm just hoping that doesn't look wrong. We've got Nick in saying, fun fact, the Titanic had a special built room for storage of potatoes. A humidifier, I think, or something like that, when it's called. You got Tiffy saying, Willow is curled under the duvet next to my feet. At least she's keeping them warm. Well, yeah, that's always good. And then Nikki's saying it was located E-deck aft. Ooh, very nice. And welcome to the stream, Nick, and hope you enjoy the content. And then we have Mr. Fluffy in himself. Oh, look, it's Mr. Ninja. Hello, peoples. So, hello, William. And then Tiffy saying hello to Dorka. Apple saying hi to Fluffy Rex. And then you got Tiff saying, hey, Jeff and Maggie. And then we've got William saying, dinner tonight is pan-seared Atlantic salmon and green beans. Whoa. So, another one I'm going to have to put down onto the paper. Of missing parts. This is getting daft. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is part 8 that's missing. Now we should have. Let's see if we can find the numbers quickly for it. Or is it maybe part listed is in the first one? No, it's just in the first one. Hang on a minute. Let's grab that. Oh. So lucky enough, yeah, this one does come with a parts list. Just got to find the right page. I think that's all the tan and everything. Not the gold ones, specialist pieces there. Where's the brown pieces? there we are. Is that red? No, that's red. Where's the brown bits? Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's not me. There are going to be spares. Put you over here for a minute. Now, that's something I forgot to do, is put those doors on them. Come on. So we do get 3 of the little Legos, these, whatever they want to call them. But the part we are missing is, and that's the whole ones. Here we go. Is there. So part number is 4211183. So yeah, the list is getting longer. Oh dear. We've got Jeff saying hi to Dorka. He's also saying hi to Tiff. So now I have forgotten to put the doors in on this, so I should be able to lift these bits off safely, like so. There we go. And that door. Just make sure I've got them in the right place. I know you. So it just doesn't seem. That one goes into there. Thought that was in the wrong place. Because it's supposed to go in there. Put you back in there. And another door supposed to go in there. And put you where you're supposed to be. There. Yep. And got the 2 doors to go on here. That doesn't make sense because there's no way that can fit that on there because that pin's in the way. And if I put that in the that would be why. That would be why. Okay, I have made a little bit of a boo-boo. And we have James Boy back saying, "Hey Ross and chat, that's me back." Well, welcome back. Oh, where's my pinches gone? Yes, I do have them around, but I don't use them. I have a pair of pinchers. Wait. lift you out. Lift you out and hello. Push you along where you're supposed to be. You into there. And you back into there. And you can go where you belong, which is there. Now the doors should fit properly. There we go. Then we should be able to fit you back on. Stick you back on. Yeah, that's better. Now it looks right. Yep, that now looks to be about right. And we need really trying to place. Little screen. We have you going in the middle. It is now 8 parts that are missing, sadly, because we have one of these little brown barrel things here missing. And Apple saying, okay, nice all. All right, now Apple, take care, mate, and thank you very much for dropping in. It is much appreciated. You can't be doing Lego's reputation any good with me live streaming this and them and having so many parts missing. Let's put it that way. You got saying night Apple, take care, mate. Yep. Okay, so we've got these little bits to go into the tub. Once I get sorted out, these will all go into the storage drawers at the back here. So I've got to go through them all, and then I'll separate them out into the drawers, and then I'll have that as backup as I carry on building proper Lego sets. Because I'm going to probably concentrate a bit more now on proper Lego sets, as well as getting more of the other stuff, the cheaper Lego sets, because I want to keep it so that people can understand that you can actually build without spending lots of money, and you can get some nice kits at really good prices. Oh, sorry, Cat, can I just help you out? It's a preheated bag because the cat's arse has been on it. In it, dude. Yeesh. What are you drooling for? Deaf cat. Yeah, you can absolutely hate me tomorrow. And then we have Elliot Customs in. So Ash HC DB, whatever that is. And it goes, I love the Titanic. Well, it's nice to hear. Welcome to the stream. and welcome to the channel. So I don't think I've actually ever seen you on my channel before. Yeah. And James is saying hi to Elliot. Strange cat. Still trying to get himself tucked up. You're going to squeeze that box, aren't you? Time you're finished, Mog. And you got Jeff Light saying hi to Elliot. Yeah, I just feel with the missing parts thing is becoming more and more of a joke now. Sadly. I mean, I can understand, yeah, 1 or 2, but we're now up to 8 parts missing. You know, I wouldn't mind so much, but part of what's missing just there is actually part of the integral strength decking area. Yes, they do. I mean, you can still get Lego Titanic. It's more, they do it more like now where it's got the big custom kits again. You can occasionally, they do sometimes release some of the smaller technical sets. But yeah, I mean, they've got the Technic Ferrari, I think it is, and the Jordan race F1 race cars. I mean, I've just recently built a off-brand sort of like Jordan type, or I think it's over the orange McLaren basically, but it's not called the McLaren, it's called something different. I've just built that the other day. I can't remember who, I was on somebody else's stream when I was building it, so I'll bring it up in a minute and show you. It's only just down here on the side of me. But this is what I mean by with like these Lego sets, and then you grab something like this, which is there we go. The F1 car. So yeah, it's I think it's supposed to be the Jordan one, or sorry, the McLaren one is supposed to be, I think. But yeah, it's an interesting build. I mean, this is actually, I think, cost me, I think £28, I think it was. And yeah, it's a stunning little kit. Then you go to the next extreme, which is the next size up from this one, which is, this is a 1/10 scale, I think, if I remember rightly. And it's not that detailed, to be honest with you. And it's not that great, but if you like F1 cars, yeah, these are brilliant. Cheap, and that one. But then you get the other ones, which is now this one, she's a bit more expensive. These are normally about 90 odd quid, and I think I paid about 60 for this in the end. And she has full working front and rear suspension, and she also has an engine in her, but you can take that out and put a battery motor in it. So yeah, but this is again an off-brand one, but Lego do make exactly the same kit, believe it or not. And the next one I want to get is the Ferrari version of this and the Jordan. And you can actually get special plates for these to go onto to hang them on the wall. Well, I think I've got 3 F1 cars. No, 4, sorry. Because I also have this one. But as you may notice, there's actually a couple of parts off of it at the moment, which is that one, that part there, and that part there. Now, there's also some other bits here that I've got to try and figure out to make it look a bit better. But they didn't come with the kit, so it's something I'm going to do. But these parts, we've got parts missing from it. But I do have these longer petrol things here. I've got spare ones of those. Because with this kit, I think somebody had sent it back to them saying that there's parts missing. And so therefore I got it. But I didn't pay a lot for this. And again, it's a full working suspension on it, front and rear. So I've got 2 of these pieces here spare. So I'm going to then, but I've got one piece which is the correct piece and another piece for this side which wasn't. So I'm going to actually use the one from this side as a template to make one for that side by cutting one of these longer ones down. So yeah, but that's car number 3, and I do have another one as well. Ooh. Which is one of the old Martini one. So yeah, oops, get up. This is the Martini one. So they're basically dating from different eras. But yeah, they're brilliant looking little cars. What are you doing on that for? Someone's trying to read and they'll come up. Oh well. But yeah, so that's all my F1 cars basically. James was saying, I remember having some as a kid. I love Johnny 5, still do, from Short Circuits. They used to make robots with it. Yeah, I mean, you can actually get an off-brand Johnny 5 kit. I think it's about 14 quid, to be honest with you, if I remember rightly, on AliExpress. Or, sorry, no, not AliExpress, it's another one. Before your finger. So I just had something, piece of wood or something, whatever, in the shit. Yeah, I mean, I've got quite a few. As I said, I showed the battleships that I've got, and the I haven't really shown the aircraft carriers. Yeah, it's let me have a quick look. yeah, AliExpress. There we go, AliExpress. Ooh, get off. No, get away. Go. So, let's turn the brightness down on this a minute. Not too much. There we go. But yeah, as you can see, and it is a grand total of £16.21, and that's the welcome deal. If I was to log in, it would probably give me a different price, which is yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think they normally go for about 24 quid. But yeah, it's short circuit. Johnny 5 is alive. But yeah, if you try and get it off of Amazon, yeah, it's same set off Amazon, £68.39. But yeah, so you get they vary in price from different things. I mean, you got one there from AliExpress, which is £12.69. They'll be welcome deals basically. So if you don't normally shop from them, or one thing you can do is if you have shopped with them before, to get these special deals, you basically use a different email, create a new account, and then you can actually order again. But yeah, there's one there from 25 robot building block. He's £46.79. But yeah, there's different things. You got another different one there. That's £25.79. Another different one there from Amazon, which is £29.99. For a smaller set. But this is one of the sets that I want to get. Go away. Go. No. Serenity. Now I want to get the UC kit, one of that. So yeah, that's one kit I would love to get, the proper big one. I think it's about 6,000 pieces. I think the bigger one. But yeah, is there any other people want different kits to be looked up? Give us a shout, and I'll see if I can look up and find a price for you. You're more than welcome. It helps out. I mean, you may even find it on. I'm sure I've seen it on TikTok Shop, as well as the other one, Temu, the Johnny 5 set. You just basically got to look up on those and just type in search bar short circuit building block set or short circuit Lego, and you should be able to. They should be able to sort of find it. One of the reasons why I sort of keep checking all three of them. I'll check Amazon, see their price, then I'll check AliExpress, then I'll go and check TikTok Shop, see if they've got it in. And then the fourth one is basically Temu. That's the fourth one I check. Because they all vary in prices, but they're exactly the same kit, which is surprising. I think Lego did actually release an official Johnny 5 kit at one point, if I remember rightly. Many moons ago, though. You got Johnny saying, really? That would be cool. And he goes, cheers, Ross. Might have to have a look. Are we looking into that? Yeah, as I say, it's more than welcome. I mean, if I can help somebody sort out what they want, I will do. And if I can find it for them, it's all part of the service of the Ninja channel. As I say. So, next up, let's see. We are putting. Now we've got to do all these, haven't we? Do these things next. Get all you in the right places. So I picked up another. Louis! Good of you to join us again, mate. Now, I don't know if you remember me speaking yesterday about a certain Lego kit I've got spare, which is the micro Titanic. It's a micro building block of the Titanic. Now, that kit, I was going to give it away as a raffle prize. But after chatting to you yesterday, and it was so nice to talk to you, because for a young man, you were very, very polite. Also, very, very knowledgeable about the difference between the cruise liners and cruise ships. So, as I informed my channel earlier, I need you to get your mummy or daddy to send me an email to my channel email, which is scalemodelninja1@hotmail.com. I think if I remember rightly, it should be on my channel, and I will send you some channel stickers and the micro Titanic set free of charge as a little present. So yeah, if you can get your mum or dad to give me an email, and then we can arrange to have that sent out to you. And I'll show you what the kit is in a minute. Because I got sent it in error, it's not cost me anything, so I've got my money back because they sent the wrong one. Well, the wrong thing altogether, basically. But yeah, it's the little micro Lego set. And it's over 2,000 pieces, so this will probably take you a while to do. But as you can see, all the little blocks and everything are in there. And it is literally supposed to be a copy of the bigger one, but it's not. But yeah, it's all here, brand new, still sealed, with the instructions. And you've even got there's some stickers in here for it, as well as the rope that goes across. So yeah, as I said, you can get me a mum or dad to send me an email, and then I can arrange with your mum and dad to have this sent to you, and it will be free of charge. So you're more than welcome to it. So I think it'll go to a nice little home, and the reason why I'm saying like to send it to you is basically because you love steam, cruise ships and that lot, and you love this sort of thing. So yeah, I think it will go to a really good home and well deserved. So I think you'd enjoy building it. So if you, as I said, get your old man to mum and dad to send me an email, and I'll get it sorted. There he goes. James Boy saying hey to Louis, and Louis saying, how was RHW end of the last stream, Jamesy boy? And then James saying, it was good, Louis. And then we've got Louis saying, hey, Ross. So, yeah, welcome back. And Louis, you don't have to worry about postage costs or anything like that. I'll cover that. And as I said, I'll send you some of the my channel stickers as well, which are one there and that one there. So I'll send them to you. Now that's it. So I had a look through my stash earlier of spare Lego parts, and I actually found a 4 flat plate to cover that one, and it's actually an official Lego piece as well. So I don't mind using that. I forgot to mention that because I put it underneath my booklet here. That's good to hear, mate. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to write you my, if you got a pen and paper there, Louis, because then you can write my email address down. And that's C-A-N-E eat. So I'm not sure you're going to be able to read this properly, but we'll see what we can do. So there we go. It's scalemodelninja1@gmail.com. And that's my channel email. And it's all in lowercase. Don't ignore that. I've just done it so it can actually be read a bit easier. So if you take that down, give that to your mum or dad, and then get them to email me. And as I said, I'll get that kit sent out to you free of charge with some channel stickers. As I think you're one of my youngest actual members as well. So yeah. Louis saying, I did a lot of work on the Arizona last night. I'm going to finish today. Good for you. I do hope it turns out well. Okie dokie. Just done. Yeah, as I said, some of them are different. I mean, you can get the cheaper ones, and then you can get the bigger kit, which I think is about 3,000 pieces or something like that, and that has the remote control. Yeah, so that should make it even more fun for you, James. You'll be able to go speeding around and chasing your cats and dogs around. If you put like a little voice thing to it, and you can go, "I'm coming to get you." And then put little laser sounds going to it when he's shooting when he's supposed to be shooting his laser. Should be fun for you anyway. Cool, blimey, we've been going for an hour already. Fat cat. There we go, that's that bit done. Next, we need these two. And cool. I need two of you. One there and one there. Okay. No worries, mate. You are more than welcome. And that's one of the reasons why I put it up to the screen. So you can actually just take a picture of it and that. So it makes it easier for you. But just remember, it's all lowercase, not capital letters. So then I should receive that. As I said, it'll be free of charge. And I think it'll be going to a good home as far as I'm concerned. Because I don't really want it myself. I've got no reason to need it. And my eldest son that loves the Titanic as well, he's already got a Lego kit of the Titanic, so he doesn't need another one. So yeah, and I think he'd approve another young man getting it as well. Would go well with the, like James saying, would go well with the boats and my RC truck roll. Yeah, an RC Johnny 5. That would be fun. Okie dokie. Next we have, let's see, two of these. One there and one there. Two gold. And one there. We want the other. I think that one going into there. Yeah, fine. Up there and then oops on the phone. Like so. We need all these little tiles again. Let's see, we need you onto there. Yeah, don't you dare fall off. It's a bit strange how that's dropping away like that. It seems a bit strange that there's no other support there. Oh, there is. It's my fault for not putting them there. It's these two bits. What, there's supposed to be something there. That's better. There we go. Got the anyway there. And these ones on this side. Two and then 3. No spare green ones this time. Strange. You in there. You in there. You're determined to stretch that box out, aren't you, cat? That's it, and then we want 2 of these little ones. And we have 9 people watching this evening, so welcome to all 9 of you and enjoying the stream. If you are enjoying it, please hit the old thumbsy up. It is much appreciated. Just helps with the old algorithms and getting people out there to know the streams there. And it'd be much appreciated. There. And there. Put you on there. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, that's it. There we go. I think that's all those parts put together so far. And that looks it. Next we have, oh, other than an itchy nose, a very itchy nose. Yeah. Need these 2. Just move you to one side a minute. Yeah, because I need their permission to send you it, basically. It's just to cover my backside, basically, so it can't be seen as doing anything wrong. So yeah, he goes, I'll send to my mum, but she lives in Las Vegas, so don't send it to her. I won't, don't worry. I'll email you my postbox address. That'd be very, very polite of you. Thank you very much. But make sure you get your mum or dad's permission first. That's the main part. And I need to see that permission. That's what I'm basically asking for, permission to send it to you. It's to do with safety guidelines and everything like that. And I'd rather be safe than sorry. And at least then your parents know that there's something coming for you. So that's these 2, and you are going on what's going to fit inwards and get there. And this one's now going to go on that side. And then we want all the windows. I stuck it in the right place. No, stuck it too far forward, that's why. There we go. Into the right place. There we go. And then we have a Jaden Lucas in. He's obviously another new member, so welcome to the stream and welcome to the channel. That's Jaden Lucas saying hi, and I goes, I like Legos. Well, that's good to hear. I think lots of people love Lego, really. Who can't love Lego? I mean, I remember it from some of the original sets that I got when I was a kid, and you just can't beat them. Strange bears. Something just doesn't feel. Yeah, that's in the wrong place. That's why. My little barrel's in the wrong place. It's supposed to be underneath there. Like so. It's not going to get in the way when I put the windows and that in, it goes in that side. Which also means I've got to move this side as well. Which is that one. There. Take you off. Put you in place. There we go. I got Jaden saying I've got to go, but I will subscribe. Well, thank you very much. I build a lot of not just Lego, but I also build a lot of off-brand sets as well. So I enjoy building blocks in completely of all basically. So yes, welcome to the channel. I do hope you enjoy the content. Okay, that's that one there, that one there. So we've got all that in place. Now we have these to build. And we've got Lou saying, we've got Jay Boy saying, see you later there, Jaden. And then we've got Louis saying, hey Ross, you heard about the news about clavicular? Nope, I haven't. Go on in, tell us the news. That's that one. And that's going to go just onto that way around. There we go. Into there, like so. You go to the other. There we go. Sorted. So that's that bit now just in. All nicely solidly tucked in. And I put you in back to front, haven't I? Which is not a good idea. Let's turn around. The way you're supposed to be. I've got on ones all this side as well. Wrong way around. Ah. There we go. So now that's them two corrections made. And what these four to go in next. So we have you going into there. And you going into that side. And then we have you going on both sides. And you. And then we have, oops, I got them the right way around. Ah, I put that one in the wrong place. They are supposed to be in by one more. There we go, that's that side done. that side. There we go. That's it. And then this should fit into there. That one into there. And that one into there. So what's this news then? Oh, my phone's dinging away now. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. The streamer Caligula was hospitalized in Miami on Tuesday after an overdose. He was okay and was released from hospital on Wednesday. Oh dear, that's not good. Then I hope you aren't going to be doing silly things like that as well, Louis. Best thing to do is stay away from things like that. Especially anything starting with the word D for that sort of thing. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I do this sort of hobby, because if you spend money on Lego, model building and everything like that, you don't have any spare cash for anything else. And that's the truth. I think most models know that. I started off purely just like getting the odd kit here and there, and I said I'd never have more than 10 kits in the stash. I now have probably close to 1,000. Now I think I have probably another 10 Lego and Lego kits in stock to build for the channel. And yeah, and when it comes to all the tools and everything like that for what we use for building models and everything, yeah, it's I'd probably say I've got about another 8 grand worth of tools and paints and everything upstairs in the attic as well. It soon adds up and gets very, very costly. And I think any other model around here would be able to tell you the same thing. This hobby is expensive. But I know one thing you might be interested in, Louis, is that there's I think one of the Dutch cruise liners that has all the fancy pictures on the outside of it. There's actually a Lego or Lego kit of that. I think Caribbean Cruise Liner. It's called. And I think there's also a Lego set of the QE2 as well. Need one more in it. 6 of them all together. One more. Six. There we go. Next we need. My Lego Titanic was £590. So you're probably looking, I think, about $1,000 US. I think they would be for you over there. Let's have a quick look. Oh, it's about $800 American dollars. So yeah, as it stands with the sort of like the exchange rate at the moment, so you're looking about $800. Probably with tax and that, you're probably looking close to 900, if not 1,000. But now that the set's retired, it will go up in price. The value of it goes up in price. I mean, in theory, if I'd left my set untouched, even with the missing parts and not knowing that there were missing parts, the value of it goes up exponentially once the set's retired. And with it being one of the icon sets of Lego, I would say the value of it would probably shoot up to somewhere between where I paid like $590. You're probably looking somewhere around about £700 within the first year. Then within say 5 years, it'd be close to £800-900 for the set. And then after that, it'll go stupidly priced, because the rarer they come for sealed sets, the more they actually demand in cost wise. But I mean, there are second-hand Lego sets out there. And into two, and then you and you. Yeah. I mean, the other cruise liner one, I think that's a Schlego set, as I call them, the off-brand ones. I'll have a quick look in a minute once I've got these bits done. Yeah, I've got you. In you. So continue on to, no, that's wrong. Yep. No, that's why, because I've done that extra in there. I mean, that's supposed to be there. Here it is. That one and that. And white, clear. And you're not supposed to be there, that's why. Get that one over there. That's better. Clear. White, and then blue, and then squish it down like so. Straight to light out. Brilliant. Let's see. I'm just going to go for a quick toilet break and then I'm back. Okie dokie. Let's get this. See if we can find these cruise liner building sets. Oh, ow. Where's your tablet? There we go. Let's just move you over from it, and we'll move you to one side for a minute. Wofka. Yeah. Okie dokie. There we go. Now, there we go. I thought it was. You've got Full Hope, Poseidon. Let's see. Yeah, there's a few different versions out there. I mean, that's the one, the Titanic cruise liner one. Well, that's about £95 on Amazon, but you can get the other one, which is this one here, off of AliExpress for £23.83. Yeah, let's bring up some images, shall we? There we go. So yeah, they're like 1/400 scale, and then there's a Cyrus cruise ship, Gardiosia or Grandiosi. So yeah, you got Full Hope, Grandiosi, Magic City, Seashore, Scale, Super Flagship, Let Bricks, and that. So yeah, you got the Poseidon, which is one that I'd probably be interested in building, is the Poseidon. So you got the Arizona is going to be in her 1940s version. Is that the blue hull? So yeah, sadly, some of the sets will be more expensive than others. You got the molecular one there. It's on eBay at the moment. Some of these will be like the little mini brick ones versions, but yeah, you get lots of different versions of them in that lot. So yeah, I mean, I like the look of that one. And you got different variants and everything like that. Like the yeah. It looks like somebody's actually turned one of the Lego ones into actually a workable RC Lego build. So yeah, you get quite a few different variants that you can choose from there. You never know, but I might get some different ones, especially the Poseidon one. Now that does interest me because I remember from the original film. So we want that one, and then that one. Wind. That one. And that one. And now we want that one. I'm just going to go on to there. That one. Oops, missing a bit. Missing you. And they're all sparing. Okay, that means going on to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, and number 6. Okay. So now we've just got to work out which way round these are going. So it's going to go that way. Come here. We'll have you there. Oh, so this one's going to go. This way. Come here. You need to. Oh, wrong way around. That way. Well, you can't win them all, Dad, Louis. You can't do everything. You've got certain limitations when you're on your Minecraft. And the Arizona model I built didn't have an interior either. Okay, that should be all correct now. So that's all them in place. So we've got all the lovely little side windows. Now I think there's going to be some special bits that go into here in a minute. Those parts I'm going to think are going to be spare. Yep, and they are. Put them into the John Wick mug. Because as you all know, I'm actually doing a fan home build of the John Wick Mustang. Yeah, I did know that one actually, James. That's what James said. Ross, did you know the Poseidon Adventure was based on a real event, except the real boat didn't sink? Yeah, I vaguely remember something about that because I mean, but as a film, it was pretty darn good. But you got, but I prefer the original to the remake. And that's one thing. Okay. Bags. Bag number 26. Movie fail cat. There we go. Cool. So we'll move this to one side for a minute. Oh. Oh, blimey. Nearly been going 2 hours again. Oh. Okay, so we're now on page number 26. That's it. There we go. You can lay down in it now properly. Are you happy now? That's because your fat ass keeps squashing the box over, cat. So they will fall on your head. And look what Louis saying. In 1941, Queen Mary was hit by a rogue wave. Roll over on her side to 54 degrees and righted. Pretty cool, right? It is indeed. I mean, it's surprising when you think about how, from back then, how much that taught the cruise line industry as of today to stop that from happening ever again. And you think, like, how many decks are now above the waterline compared to what they used to be, because it was all to do with center of gravity and whether or not they could keep that in the pitch and yarn or yaw roll of a boat to do it. So yeah, they learned a lot from that. There we go. So between Jamesy and Louis, I think we're going to have the complete facts and history of cruise lining and ocean liners down pat. So yeah, thank you very much, gentlemen. It's always good to have information like that. But yeah, because I know it's that had a lot to do with the way they now work out the pitch and roll of a boat or a cruise liner and like that. And that's one of the reasons why they have the on most modern cruise liners now, they have the big stabilizers that come out from the hull, just to help to solve that problem of the issue. When you think about it, how many decks they have up high, and if you think you get a rogue wave hitting that, it's gonna go over. I think one of the biggest changes, or the biggest way of use they actually had it for it, was the 7 lifeboats that can actually roll completely over and right themselves without any issue. And the lifeboats are designed to do that, especially the UK ones anyway. The RNLI boats. They're designed to roll over. Aye, by all accounts, as James Boy just said, the guy who actually wrote the Poseidon Adventure was on the board, the Queen Mary. Come here. And then you running off. Little better things. That's definitely something I didn't know about them, him being on board when it rolled. And all you come out of the way. They're all flat. And that's all the pins. Well, for this box, we have 2 more bags to go after this one. It's taken me, what, roughly an hour per bag. So, yeah, not too bad. That's a good thing about not rushing Lego. It's always good to just take your time and enjoy the build. I've seen some people that actually can speed build Lego. I mean, I can do it myself. I mean, it's like aircraft. The aircraft, last one I did, the aircraft carrier, that I built in one stream. Yeah, I can understand what you're saying there, Jamesy. The new modern cruise liners or cruise ships, they haven't got the elegance of the old. That's one thing. I mean, it's like Britannia. She was a very elegant, like, capital ship for us. And then for good old Labour government to get rid of it was a bit annoying, because she should have been classed as a national treasure, to be honest with you, not sold for bleeding scrap. She should have been kept as a museum ship. No, they're not graceful at all, are they? They're just big, ugly things, in my opinion, compared to the old cruise liners. They had elegance and lines to go with it, if you know what I mean. Okay, bag 26. Let's get cracking. So we need Mr. Blocky thing back over it. Make sure you're all down properly. Now, okay, first of all, we need these two. So where are you going? So we want the brown into there. You come to there. And it's you there. Or you, little rotter. I mean, I suppose with the modern cruise liners, they're more interested in how many people they can pack onto them to make them more fuel efficient and everything like that. The older actually cruise liners, they were all opulence and elegance. There wasn't anything about rushing around anywhere, because basically the only thing that they were really challenged for was the UK to America blue ribbon for cruise ships, and that was the only thing that even back then the actual things they worried about. They weren't bothered about how many people they got on, and that was pretty much evident with the Titanic, and the fact that she didn't have enough lifeboats. But it's like with all things, out of all disasters, big jumps in understanding and learning about how many lifeboats all come about because of tragedy, and that's the only way we as humans learn for some strange reason. Common sense sometimes gets forgotten, but I think one of the biggest problems when Titanic went down was that they were sending boats away with only half the people in them of what they could carry. Yeah, so it's Britannia. She's a beautiful ship, and as I said, she's a national treasure. Itchy. Okie dokie. What's next? Oh, so we need itchy nose. One there. And one there. Yeah, exactly. They basically only half filled them, and then they said like there was some that were practically empty. And to me, that's just all wrong. But it was just the way they were then, weren't they? I mean, even the passengers were kept locked below the lower class passengers because they're just basically seen as a commodity, not as a human soul. Which is a shame, really, but at least we've improved some ways. More than others in the way society's going at the moment. Okay. Next we need, we're building the railings. And we have Mr. Stephen Haynes joining us saying, hi, James Boy. So good evening, Stephen, and welcome to the stream, or should I say good morning. Let's get it right. We want two of these. We have that one and that one. And these two are going to be Is it? Nicely. Wait, come here. I think that was generally after the tilt or so, whatever they said, but is it fact? That's the thing. I mean, we don't really know. I mean, there's never been any major knowledge passed on about that fact, but I know they portrayed it in the film as the fact that there's a lean on the ship as she went down, that half our lifeboats weren't able to launch. But yeah, they would basically send them off with some like 20-30 people in instead of 120 or something like that. You've got Steve saying, "Hi Ross, been for a long time, just forgot to say hello to people." No worries, mate. We can all forget to do things at times. It must be a riveting stream that's keeping you entertained that much that it's like making you forget to say hello to people. Yeah, so what I'll probably do is go on till I get these last 2 bags of this section done, and then we'll call it a night for tonight. I think after I've got these other 2 bags done. So it could be about another 2 hours of streaming yet. Depending on how quickly. Well, 3 hours when you include this bag as well. Depends how distracted I get. Yeah, it's one of those. It's like one of those things that we'll never know about. Truthfully, I mean, it's like where they're saying that the purser of number 1 boat was shooting people. Whether that's true or not, we don't know, because there's only people that were there could actually testify to it, and nobody from that boat has supposedly survived. So it's just through the cinematic thing, because it's like somebody said they'd heard gunshots, so they portrayed it as where one of the ensigns has basically shot people to keep them away from the lifeboat. And you got James saying, "Not sure how many people are still awake in chat, lol." Well, I'm trying not to put you to sleep. I am trying to talk to you at the same time. I do try my best, honestly. But please don't pick on me, honestly. It don't help. It'll make me cry. Okay, let's have you back here and turn you the right way around. So you need to be on there like so. And then you onto there like so. And then you there. You do. And he goes fine by me, lol. Okie dokie. Next, let's see what we've got here. We're making some sladders, are we? Looks like it. So we need 2 of them. 2 blue and then 2 gold. Or is it 4 blue? Oh, it's 4 blue, isn't it? So 1 underneath, 1 on top. in the golden top light. So, top, bottom, and top, and then we get the two ladders. Okay, that's one sorted, and he goes. Is it the inner facing way? No, the outer facing way. There we go. You go that way. And then you go that way. And you're going to say, I'm enjoying it. That's good. I'm glad to hear you are. I was busy taking apart the non-Lego AT-AT, the big one, because there were parts missing. Hey, join the club. I've had lots of parts missing. Too many, to be honest with you, for a kit for this sort of like cost. But there we go. We're 8 pieces and counting. But yeah, that's one set I would love to get, is the Lego AT-AT. But it's like I said, I mean, the kits like that, the UC kits and the USC kits, or UCS kits, I should say, those I would buy in official Lego pieces, because I'd want them to keep their value, which is what they do when they're the official ones like that. Then we want 2 flat plates. Let's have a look. So we now have first of all, we need you two. So we have you go onto there like that, you go onto there like so. So how many pieces have you got missing then, lad? Not too many, I hope. But that's where, when you got missing pieces like that, the places like Brickowl and Bricklink are your friend. Believe me, because I've got all the parts for the Tantive set, the original big set one, 42525, and I've basically collected them all bit by bit. Yeah, he's saying parts missing seems to be a theme going on. That does seem a bit, doesn't it? It's a bit strange, that, really. But his is not a Lego brand. It's a non-brand one, which you do generally expect to have parts missing for some strange reason. But I must admit, I've had a lot of kits that, even for the off-brand ones, haven't had pieces missing. I've only had, I think, 2 kits that have had pieces missing. Oh, sorry, I've had about 3 or 4, but because I've had so many other spare parts from those off-brand kits, I literally can make them up, so it's not really a big issue for me on that one, which is good, really. Okay, we now got to put you onto there, like so. And we have you. Excuse you, grumble guts. Moggy's just grumbling to himself in his sleep. But yeah, he's hard and fast asleep, is Moggy. So we've got 6 1 to this side, 8 1 to that side. That going on there. That one and that one going on to there. And then a flat 8 going on there. flat 6 somewhere. I would have thought. No, it's 4 and 2. 2 and then 4. Then I've got all these to do. There we go, like that. Make sure. I must admit, even with the missed parts, this has been a very enjoyable build so far. Yes, it does, but the best part is I can send it back and not pay posting packaging because it weighs. Yeah, it's like this thing. It weighs a hell of a ton. I think this one I think it's about 20 kilos. The whole thing when it was in the big box. I had to carry it all the way from Leeds. Because I like to go and buy, if I'm going to buy kits like this, I'll go and buy them from the shop. I won't order them online because I'd rather the shops get the recognition and the sales. Because if we don't keep using the shops, we end up losing them. Sadly. And I think it just, with buying online all the time, it just degrades our local high streets, which I think shouldn't really be happening. I mean, I remember when I could walk into Skipton and the place would be absolutely heaving. You go there now, it's got hardly anybody around now, which is sad. What was once a bustling town is literally gone to ruin. So we have you. Oops, wrong way. Onto there. You onto there. And we want. We have you. That just seems a bit weird. Literally just hanging on there. That could have been designed a bit better. Get in and go. So I take it the missing part was from when it was near the end, then I take it, not near the start. Okay, so that's all that sorted. Now we need these because we've got one going there. How far? Put it there for a minute. That one there. And that one there. Yeah, I do. Same thing again. As like, if we don't use these things, we're gonna end up losing them permanently. Yes, I know buying things online makes life so much easier at times, but there's no feeling like when you're in in any shop, especially for, I would say, like a woman going into a knitting shop, she can then feel the fabric of the actual knitting cotton or wool or yarn, whatever you want to call it, and know from that texture what she wants. It's like when we go into a model shop, we want to be able to look at what's there available, open the box and look inside it to see what, if we like it or not, because that can sometimes dictate what we spend. You seem saying, yes, I had nearly finished it, had about 1,000 parts left to fit. Oh dear. So they're making you send it back. That's a shame. Because you could have sent it to me and I would have ordered spare parts in. I ain't fussed. Let's see. Yeah, so that one goes onto there like so. That one goes onto there like that. And we have you onto there. You onto there. And a space of 2. And then that one. And halfway across. And the same there. And we've got halfway across there. You into the middle there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. You go in. There like so. A spare 8 one there. Next up we need all these. Come here. Let's see, from the end here we have that one going that way. I've misplaced that one. Oh, itchy nose. That one there, and then that one goes there. That's better. Like that, and then like that, and like so. 4, and then goes that way. And then that one goes that way. And then 4 plates. You got guys saying, exactly, Ross, I could lose myself in a model shop for hours. I've done so. I mean, when I go to Halifax Models over in Halifax, what I say is like, I'm supposed to go there for like maybe, I don't know, an hour. 6, 7 hours later, I'm getting the train home. That's how bad it can be. But it's like, when I'm in the model shop, they always end up offering you a cup of tea, biscuit, and you sit there and it's a social club as well as a model shop, and that's what a lot of people don't understand, I think, especially with this hobby. They just think we're just all a bunch of nerds and geeks and whatever, playing around with bits of plastic model or bits of plastic. But to me, it is a lifeline when you think about it, because you get to meet so many brilliant people, and you can admire the work they do, and it varies wherever you go. Everybody, there's never going to be two people to the same standard. And that's why I love this hobby. If it's just building block sets like this, or building models, or doing Warhammer, it's all fun and games. I mean, it's like during the lockdown that we had. If it weren't for me doing like Zoom calls and talking to other members of my groups that I'm a member of, and spending time with that, I'd have probably lost the plot years ago. Steven saying my model shop used to be 4 big rooms. Now it's just down to half a room. Yeah, as I said, a lot of it's just due to the online sales. It just basically kills. It's killing this hobby. There we go. That's that one. You got James saying, I bought bits of shape wood and plastic, and it's good to be able to go and hold them and then know what size you need. Can be hard when it's only a minute or so difference, but it won't fit right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's also like the thickness when you look at things. You get people when they're advertising things online, the pictures don't actually show what you're getting half the time as well. It could be something ends up being completely bloody different to what you actually end up wanting. And to me, that is so annoying. It's like, even when I'm buying stuff when I used to do when I worked, things like this sandpaper and that, yeah, not an issue. But if I wanted a certain tool or a certain item that I needed for a job, and I needed, like, say, a windowsill, and if I had to order it, or like the plastic one, if I need, and I had to do this once, and I've only ever done it once, and I won't do it again because they end up sending me the wrong blooming stuff. But they'll give a thickness of it and everything like that, and then next thing you know, it turns up and it's completely wrong, because it has nothing. It doesn't look nothing like what was in the blooming shop, or what was in the listing for it was. That's what gets me. And I find that really, really annoying. Okie dokie. So we want you going that way. You're fine. Isn't there? Beat, come here. There we go. That's you. Hey, then we've got to do all these plates here. Yeah, got that's so sad. So James to Stephen, and then James saying, yeah, that's it. It is a social thing and a model shop. Yep, definitely. And you think of all how it gets treated nowadays, and yeah, it just annoys me when we lose things like that. So model shops are basically part and parcel of society, in my opinion. So I mean, it's like when we used to go into Woolworths, and you'd go down the modelling aisle in Woolworths, and you'd spend hours there just perusing along, looking at the Airfix kits and the Matchbox kits. And then we lost Woolworths, and that just purely went online. And then like Toys R Us, mind you, they were basically the downfall of their own, made the downfall of their own making. Basically, they were what happened to them because they tried to become too big and basically screwed themselves over by signing themselves into exclusive contracts that the other company basically wanted to kill them off, and they did it and got away with it because the online companies wanted to get rid of them. So the only way they could do that was by pretending to want to go into deals with them, and then solely relying on online orders. Yeah, BTs as well, yeah. She's coming together. Okay, so that's the ladder. Yeah, it's like remembering things from like a blast from the past when you speak of Woolworths, isn't it? Like Woolworths, blimey. Okay, next up we have one of you going in there like so. And you go on to there. And you there. That one's there. Okie dokie. And that is bag 26 done. Well, James was in Scotland, and I think they had a few English shops. We had a toy model shop called the Jolly. Yes, we used to have them, the Jolly Giant. It was so basic. The stuff was just laid out on the floor. Yeah, it was. I suppose like the Bookers and that sort of thing. It's similar to that sort of line where you go and buy bulk and whatnot, and everything just like palletized and just dumped in an aisle, and you walked up and down and grabbed whatever you wanted. Bag 28. beef toasty later on because I've got the remainder of my beef joint left to stop. So I'm going to make that beef toasty, I think, later on when I finish. So we've only got one more bag after this of box 2 to do. So, whee! Okay, that doesn't seem right. Something just doesn't seem. Oh, it's just the one, not the 2. But it's showing bag 27 as doing both of them. I do hope it's just the one. You're beginning to puzzle me and make me a bit worried. There's one. Ah, yeah, I know what you're on about. Because we've already got 2 funnels already on, haven't we? Yeah, that's right. I'm losing the pot. Can't remember that far back now, but I knew that there was one. I think it was over going up towards let's see, over the Lake District way. I think they had one that way, so I wouldn't be too sure, but I think there was one down in Bedford. And I knew they had some sort of big sign out front. So, yeah. I think it was anyway. So I knew. It's a vague remember. I'm trying to think back quite a few years now. But yeah, I think it was one. Oh. Yeah, go. So there you remember as a kid going in with mum and dad. Or it might have been a shop with a very similar name or style. I'm not sure, but I think it was called the Jolly Giant, something like that. Making me second guess myself now. Wait, come here. How dare you fly past bench? Please. That's it. Come here. Oh, squeeze me. I do apologise. Oh, we've still got 4 people watching. Very, very much appreciated. And poor old Jeff and Maggie are probably fast asleep by now, with the stream still playing in the background. Yeah, so it's taking me roughly an hour to do each one of these bags. So yeah, not too bad, I think. I really miss that store. So many memories as a young kid. I'm sure they did have shops in England as well as up here. There's a lot about it online still. Is there? I'll have to have a look at it because it's with me it's more flash memory because I have a photographic memory. So when it comes to remembering stuff, I remember by looking at landmarks and images of things. And that's how I basically remember even how I'm traveling to somewhere. I memorize the route by a series of images. Yeah, poor little old Louis must have hopped off for a bit. I haven't seen him chatting on the line for a bit. I do hope he's okay. I'll wait to receive his email. And that way I can then get that kit sent out to him. But I think all of us agree that the little lad deserves it after the knowledge that he has on cruise ships and that lot is outstanding for a 12-year-old. You've got to admit that. So yeah, I think the little Titanic set is going to definitely find a good home with him, I think. And then I'll think about another kit that I can find to do as a giveaway. I'm sure I can find something. So Stephen, who did you get your AT-AT from? Was that off of like AliExpress or Amazon or eBay? Oh dear. Oh, my back. Do. All the bag, Ross. AliExpress. I'm surprised they're making you send it back, to be honest. Because normally companies from like China and that, they don't generally ask for it back. Yeah, a bit like Amazon, they generally don't ask for it back either. I'll just try to say, "Ah, keep it, why not?" Reminds me of one of myself at that age. So he does lol. From the earliest I can remember, I was always making junk modes, etc. Quite often ships. I won a prize or two as a kid with them lol. Yep, I mean, that's why I think it's going to the right lad. Let's put it that way. And then, like as you said, like the day before, he can't afford to go out and buy Lego. So I know what it's like for some of the kids over in America. They just don't have that ability to go out and spend that money on them. And it's all well and good when you look at some of these other big streamers that they're getting these big sets and everything. But a lot of them, they're not paying for those big sets. They're actually getting them free because they have so many people on their channel. So companies like Lego and that lot send them these kits free to them. So yeah, it definitely goes to the right place. So that's why I always make sure if I'm going to send anything out, especially for a younger kid, I always ask for them to get their mum's and dad's permission, one of their parents' permission to send it to them. Because some people could say the wrong thing, and the way society is nowadays, you have to be even more careful than usual. I mean, 5 years ago, we wouldn't have thought anything different to asking like a 12-year-old like 10, 15 years ago. You wouldn't think anything different to asking a kid to send you their email address for an address so I could post them out to them, post stuff out to them. But nowadays, you've got to be so bleeding careful. Because you don't want it being seen as the wrong thing. I mean, yeah, it's all nice to be safe and everything like that, but I remember when we used to send our email address or our postal address to companies where they'll send you samples of orange juice and what like, and you had no worries about doing stuff like that. You never even asked your parents to do it because you'd be sat in a classroom doing it, and the teacher would tell you to write these letters out and post them out to them, and you'd like have to have your own address and everything on them. But they'd never tell your parents that you were doing that. And then your parents sort of like suddenly spark up when you get a load of freebie stuff from companies like Coca-Cola or De Monte Orange Place, something like that. Used to make you laugh because you used to ask them to explain how they make their product and all that. And part of one of the assignments was to send them a big company a letter asking how they did those things. And then you had to wait for a reply, and then you do your report and everything like that. It's a sad indictment of society today. Yeah, I remember those days, Ross. It goes to show that, doesn't it? I mean, we didn't think anything of it, though. That's the thing. It was just normal to do that. But now, you got to be so damn careful that if you say the wrong thing or say the wrong word, that you upset somebody. I mean, it's like Starmer getting people arrested for saying they can't stand the Labour Party. And next thing you know, they're getting police to come around knocking on their door saying, oh, well, you said this about the Labour Party, therefore we're going to have you arrested for it. And then they get to spend 28 days or whatever in jail. It's like, why? The erosion of like free speech in society today is just gone down the pan. Sorry, that's my rant over and done with for the day. Yeah. Ow, ow, fingers. You said you could fold over. Ba-dum, 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 bum, 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 bum. There we go. That's that done. Next we have the next page. So 2.6 page going there and there. You need to go onto there. Where's that wedgie? There is. Yeah, I was chatting with my lads about what the next build's going to be from like the Lego stand of things. And yeah, we're going to find out hopefully probably Saturday. I'll find out what my next big set that they'll want me to save up for. I want the Mandalorian set or the Rivendell set. So maddening. Free speech should be a basic human right, along with no liking different political parties. It's more like a dictatorship, not being able to say something. Sadly, yes, that is how society has become nowadays. And until they've gone, until that party is completely kicked out, I don't think it's going to change. And that's one of the worst things about it at the moment. And it does truly need to change. Because the longer we wait and leave things to carry on the way they are, the worse it's going to get, and the worse society is going to be eroded, in my opinion. But then again, I've just broken one of my own rules, really, haven't I? I shouldn't really be talking about political stuff and religion on my channel. That's something that I never normally do, but it's just getting to the point where it's irking the hell out of me, the way it's going. The fundamental shift of way the whole country's going is getting stupid. Okay, next. We're going to build the funnel. Build the funnel. Build the funnel. Yes, I'm losing the plot tonight. Okay, then we want you and you. You two. That's them two going on, and then go with that. Them two go that way. That first one goes on to there, like so. Ha ha! You got Jane was saying you're spot on. It's not really talking politics, just like view on life. Yeah, I suppose. I suppose in a way you could say that. Because it's like one of the thing I hate the most is talking about is the political society at the moment, and because it can cause so many pitfalls in a stream, especially on a live stream, and I am not going to get dragged into one of them. That's one thing. Get on there. Go. Yeah, and then you want it there. Oh, yeah, put you on my. I forgot that little thing. Like that. You got it there. And you oops, go onto there. And we have you want it there. We come here. You onto there. You go into there, and you go onto there. Now I want Mr. Stringies. One. Yeah, it's like I said, when people have done, I've seen it happen on numerous streams, a lot mostly in America, sadly, where they'll be doing, I don't know, something completely opposite, like doing a garden shed, like renovating a garden shed, and then all of a sudden they'll start talking about politics, and next thing you know, they're beating seven bells of hell out of each other. It's like, what? Really? There you go. Into there. There you go. There we go. As you in. Aha. Turn you around. Get you. that one in place. That's that, and then we get you into there. So Mogley has stirred. Where'd I forget? There you are. Okay, so now we need, which way you go around? So that one onto there. Then that one, and then that one. And you then get off. You go. Which is the like so. Come on. Why is that not right? I'm going the right way around, probably not. So, hang on a minute. What are you doing? You can't be giving me an issue, surely. Something's not right there. Why aren't you going into position? It's saying it's that way around. You're not going past. What's stopping you from going down there? Now in. Aha! Gotcha. We shall succeed. Okie dokie. So bring it there. Very true. I think politics should be keep just to political shows, in my opinion. And that's the end of it on that one. Because I think it just destroys things whenever you start discussing them. So yeah, you're right there. Totally. Okay, now that one goes to there. That goes to there. That goes to there. That goes to there. We have a winner. You two. Now you two go into there and there. So we want a little davit. That goes that way. One that goes that way. And I think next? Oh yeah, 2 long pieces. That bit's going to go across there. That bit's going to go across there. Okie dokie. Next. I think I might have a puff on me vape and a break for 5 minutes, I think that's what I'm going to do. And just have a chat with people out there. So, anybody got any questions for me while I just have a stretch out for a minute on my legs? Oh, me back. Oh, I have 5 minutes token on me vape. You got James saying, such a shame about missing pieces, as that would look so damn good, or better than it does, as it does still look good. Yeah, I mean, it is such a shame that none of these, that are not sort of like taking a bit more care over it. But you can't really do much about it. I mean, I can understand with like if it's missing like the really, really tiny little pieces. But when you've got a big piece like that sort of thing missing from it, which was even bigger than that because it had the angled pieces on each side, and that's missing, you're thinking like, well, how does the actual weighing machine not pick that up? Because we know they don't pack the bags by themselves anymore. It's all done by computer-controlled packing machines. But you would have thought the QC of those machines will read the weights and know the difference. But we'll see how the company, well, Lego, let's see what they say with their email. Hopefully they'll give me lots of Lego Insider points spare so I can go and buy another kit. I mean, that's another thing. If you ever do collect proper Lego sets, is get the Lego Insider points. And even if you have shed loads of bulk Lego in your house, proper Lego that is, or even if you don't, and you want to do a Lego build, you can go onto eBay and you can buy the Lego magazines, but make sure you get the ones with the little barcode on them. And I'll show you the reason why for that in a minute. So I have a thing called Lego. Well, I belong to a thing called Lego Insiders, which is this little thing here. Now I have 688. They've given me some more points. So they have done as well already. Because I've actually ordered stuff and I actually went through the thing. That's my little insider Lego character. Oops. So I have at the moment £43 and 5p in insider points, which is 6,888 points. I've got an email. Who's sending me emails? Oh, it's him again. Now, this is the guy that, about the lighting set, he's continuously sending me emails to say about redoing my review of his services. And yeah, I've refused to change it at the moment because, in my opinion, I've given them a fair review. I've not been nasty about it. I've just stated that the wrong thing was sent to me in the first place, and that I haven't acknowledged. Yes, he has sent me a refund. I will change that part, but I'm still not going to change it from a negative review because they sent me a kit out, a micro block set kit, not the actual thing that I asked for. Why have I gone there? Now, the reason why I say get the Lego, especially if you're on the Lego Insiders, the reason why I say get the keep these instruction manuals and even order some off eBay, because if you oh yeah, that's the Diagon Anarchy one that I was thinking of getting. And that's 169 quid. And if I had to get that, I'd get another 1,360 points, which would then take me another 8 quid, so that'd give me over 50 quid. But I'll show you what I mean by that. It's because you can actually register your Lego sets on this. Where are we now? Yeah, point history. Yeah, because that's it shows you all the time I've actually added the on there. It shows you how many times I've added all the different build magazines onto it, and it tells you how many points you can get. Like that was obviously one of the other kits, and then there's another kit there was 1,688. 20 points. So basically all these ones that says 20 points, that's what you get when you register your kits, your magazines, and you scan up the barcode. And what's that? Oh, that's my wish list. But that's what the kit I want next, the Mandalorian M1 Starfighter. So yeah, you go onto this point, view collection, and then you can go add things to your collection. And for every one you're scanning from your old kit since you joined, you can actually then add, and you've got to have those little barcodes on the actual Lego magazines. So, hang on a minute, where are they? I did have some other. Where did I put the other magazines? So I can show you how I did it. Yeah, well, the older sets that don't have the barcode on it, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Not the barcode, the QR code on the magazines. I should have the 2 Harry Potter ones somewhere. Where did I put those instruction manuals? Where the heck have I put you? That's not the one. Down there. Are you sitting on that cat at all? Oh, sorry, mate. No, you're not sitting on. There you go. You can go back there. Go back to sleep. Just wake the cat up. Where have I put those other manuals? Ah, there they are, down there. Down the side of me. There's one that I got off of Whatnot, and I haven't scanned it in. Oh, so I can show you how you do it. Yeah. As long as you've got a barcode on it. Yes, it has. So here we go. You need these barcodes. And then once you go, let's go back a minute. I think I've actually had added Hungarian horntail. But basically all you do is you click on view collection, and then it says add a set. So you add a set, and then it asks you to scan the QR code. And you basically press that, enable camera, and then you do that. And then usually when you've got that scanned, it will then bring up the kit on the thing and add it to it. But it won't do it once you've already got it in your collection. You can only do it once for each set. And for every set that you do, it's like that one. So it adds 20 points for each set. So I've got all these are different Lego sets that we've done in the past. And I've got all the magazines for these, so I can actually then rebuild them. So then it will give me discount off them. And then it all adds up to points. And then you can basically, in the long run, save up and then use that to buy a free kit. Because you can actually use the points in store as well as online, which is always a good thing. I have a lot of old Lego from the 80s when I was a kid, all still in the loft. I used to make ships, but in those days you had to design and make it from scratch. Yeah, very much so. So, next up, it looks like we're making some little benches by the looks of it. Yep, we are. So we need that one and that one. Where's the two angled pieces? Oh, there they are. Yeah, we'll probably finish after this, I think. After this bag for tonight. I think that we've done 3 hours already. So we'll finish off the last bag. Probably on next Monday, which will be an afternoon stream, not a late night stream or early hours morning, as this one is. Okay, so we need, where are you? These two. That one there. That one there. That one there. That one there. And then we've got these on there, and you onto there, and then we've got these ones going onto there and there. So these are going to be little sheets. And these will go one into there, push it down, and go, that locks into place. And then you pop down there, and that's you in place. But you can still register the old magazines into your thing, but you just don't get any points for them if you just register the number, the kit number. But you won't get any points for them. You just need that QR code to get the points. Now we have the little lace boots to make. And we've got 2 of them left to do. I'm not wrong, am I? Supposed to be at the top. There we go. Wait, get on there. Yeah, it was the first stream for the Titanic build was on a Monday afternoon, and I've streamed every night since. So it goes to show how it's like that's now 4 days I've done every night. Well, 3 nights and 1 day. But it's been nice. I mean, I've picked up quite a few new subscribers as well whilst doing this, which has been good. I mean, so far I think it's what. So a quick look how many subscribers I'm up to now. Wake up, Mr. Mousy. Oh, I am now up to 323, so I picked up another 5 tonight, basically. So it goes to show how people love Lego. So yes, I appreciate the new subscribers. They're very much welcomed and very much appreciated. And hopefully they'll carry on enjoying the content that I put out. I mean, as I said, a lot of these people that are actually subscribing are coming from over in America because they're now able to watch the stream live and join in the chat like we have done with the 3 new members today. But yeah, it's very, very pleasing that people actually enjoy the stream, especially for a little old bloke like me, just quite happily streaming away and just having fun and enjoying what I do. Okay, so there we want you onto there, you onto there. Ow, that was my fingertip. And we want you going across the middle. And we have you and you. And that one, and that one. You, and then you. And even just do. It's a good job I moved that box over because otherwise you would have fallen off if I hadn't a cat. Wait, how dare you pop out? Next, we have the little liquid goes into there. That one goes into the front there. And we have these are the two going into there and there. We have these three across there. Two that way, and then two that way. And then we have you going there and there. Oh, I put that in the wrong place. Supposed to be that way around. There, and then you there, and then you there. Okay, and we have two of these to go on. You go in on there like so. You going on to there like so. I seem to have a spare one of them. I don't normally. Or is that going to be joined onto something else? Yep. Okay. So this now, which way around? This way around. Goes into there like so. Woohoo! So the two pin there, and okay, got that spare. So we now need the other half, and we'll work out which way it goes round. Come here, you, and don't you dare drop on the floor. Okay, so this part goes to the front of this one, like so. Wow, this is getting chunky. It is getting really, really, really chunky. So yeah, this is what it looks like now. Oh god. So yeah, that's where the joining plates will go in at some point or other. That'll probably be on the next bag where they bring the parts out for that, by the looks of it. I think that's going to be bag 28 next. Yep, where it shows it all being joined together. but we can actually join them together now. Let's see how it looks like. Where's the front section? Let's have it. Oh, but then again, I haven't built their plates yet, so little feet stand area. So yeah, I will change Mr. Camera angle. So we have done 3.5 hours again today, so I think that's enough. So we'll go and change that there and that one. So yeah, so last night and tonight's endeavour has built that section. So when we do it on this one, we'll have these window sections in here on both sides too, those plates and that one. They'll probably be in bag 28, so then it all joins together nicely. And then joins onto with these pins here, it will go onto the actual other one. Yeah, there's the barrels behind me. I'll grab that for you now. Oh. So, so this is the barrel section, and you can see the missing part just there on that, and then the missing parts at the top there, which is frustrating. So yeah, but yeah, so it's going to be very long when you put it all together. It's well over a metre long already. Well, it's probably getting close to a metre long already. So yeah, so we're 3 funnels down, so we have another funnel, and then we've got the stern section to do. So yeah, and then we've got the rigging to go over the top. So yeah, Mr. Moggy's not looking impressed, because he's thinking that when he gets put away, he's not going to be able to come play with it, which is what's probably going to upset him more. But yeah, let's move this out of the way again before it gets damaged. Oh, I'll put you there. So yeah, hopefully the start of next month we will have, well, between the middle to the end of next month, we should also be having a John Wick Mustang build, because I'll have 3 issues of that, well, 3 boxes loads of that, which will be 18 issues altogether of that to do, because I think we're roughly, I think, about halfway through the John Wick build so far. I think, not sure, won't guarantee it, but I think we are. So now I've got just something like issue 63, I think, at the moment, and there's about 130, 140 of them altogether. So yeah, so there's that to be done. So that'll be another stream at some point, and that'll probably end up going on the longer time. But yeah, I will say a big thank you to everybody that's actually joined the channel, the new members. Big thank you to them. And a big thank you to everybody that's been in the chat and had fun just chilling out and chatting with me. So very much appreciated it. So I will say bye-bye for now. Take care, stay safe, and happy building.